Harry Houdini, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest escape artist of his day, and in fact, probably the most famous magician of all time. Looked a lot like that, and in fact, this over here was his most famous illusion, his most famous escape, in fact, because he is sealed upside down in a tank of water. The last illusion that he performed, because when he came out of it one night, he collapsed and he died shortly afterwards. Now, we sent a man along to the Houdini Museum because this man died carrying many of his secrets to the grave. A lot of people have copied this since, but never actually done it in the way that Harry did. We would like to show you tonight this. You see, over here is a facsimile, a copy, the nearest thing we could get to the original when you look at the photographs and the plans that we had taken from the Houdini Museum. To examine it, a member of our audience, would you mind coming here, sir? And what's your name?
Tony.
Tony, nice to have you aboard, Tony. I want you to have a look at this. By going round the back of it, you can step inside here. This is a safety precaution that Harry Houdini never needed. We need it in the studio because if we have to smash it open, then the water will flood all over the place and get at the electrics. You can see these hasps here are bolted on right through the cabinet, and this is the difference. It's made of wood. A lot of the copies were made of glass all the way around. Do go around and have a look on behalf of the audience. We have a camera over there. You can see here there is a stopcock to release the water down here and down there. Houdini made great stock of this. He used to say, this is how I will, be released if I'm in trouble. Now, that's not true because it would take too long for the water to get out. We have got standby club hammers in case anything goes wrong, and on the other side is a large axe. Are you happy with what you see over there, Tony?
Yes, fine.
Oh, you're over there. Sorry, I thought you were going around the other side. Now, over here, you see, this is the top of the thing. Now, in the side, I hope you can see this, Tony. If you come round a little bit here, you see these slots here?
Yep.
These hasps, and there are 4 of them, close into that and lock it down onto the top of the box. Got the idea? On the side of here, if you could come right round here, Tony, because I would like the people at home to see, there is a snap lock. Now, the only way that lock opens is with the key. All right? That's the only way the lock opens. If it's shut, have a look. It doesn't open at all. You've got to agree to that. The other thing that holds it shut is this. There's a metal frame goes all the way around the top. Can you see that? All the way around. When this hasp is open, put your hand in there and try. It still doesn't pull apart. You just try to pull that apart. Okay? Now, you see the effort, and you had to lift it a bit. Now, the man's weight is pulled down in there, in truth, and I'll tell you why. Because he's hanging by the ankles upside down in there. Yeah? So, this gets lifted up, and the man gets lowered in there upside down and locked inside. Obviously, he's very restricted, and that's the other thing that's different about this and the copies. It's not very tall. People have since built them much taller. So if you could get your clothes off, sir, and if you don't fancy it, it's not big enough. Well, no, you never know. So anyway, you just hold that a moment. I'll keep the key, and you can see that if it's snapped shut, it won't open. You've examined that. You're happy with that. Let's meet the man that's going to do this world-famous illusion, and for the first time since the death of Houdini, in the manner of Houdini, with the cabinet of Houdini, will you please welcome my son, Martin Daniels. Yeah. Tony's examined everything. You okay?
Yeah.
He's okay. And how long have you been in training for this one?
Just under a week.
Just under a week, and that's absolutely true because of the bad weather we've been having lately, the cabinet failed to come through, and that's absolutely true. So if you get yourself ready for this, we're going to have a go at it. You'll notice that his ankles are bound up, and that was because of an accident that took place in rehearsal, because we had to rush the rehearsals, and unfortunately this lot slipped the wrong way and he's hurt his ankles. Now, for that reason and that reason alone, we are not going to do a long, drawn-out version of this illusion. My instructions to my son are, get out. That's it. Right? Now then, we're going to put a cushion down here and go there. Now, the reason for the instruction to get out fast is, instead of going for a Houdini-type presentation, which in truth used to take 25 minutes, the total examination and things like that, because of the pain that he'll be experiencing in the ankles, the instruction is, get out and try to go for a world record, if you like. Can you do me a favor, Tony? Can you just put the lock on there? You'll have to come round there. Just put it in, but try to keep back so the people at home can see it is hasped in. He's going to try and get out faster than anyone has ever got out of this thing before. That's fine. Now, the frame goes all the way around. You can see that at home. And now we're going to do the most famous illusion of all time. I'd like to thank you for your time, your company. I'd like the key. Would you return to your seat in case we have to take emergency action? Thank you. Right. Are you all okay?
Yep.
You okay? Right. Okay?
Yeah.
Sure? You okay? Okay. Nice. Get that axe.